Holographic breathing is based on an old technique found in both Qigong and yoga that has recently been refined in the Western world by Cranial Sacral Therapy understanding, and also given its current name by therapeutic practitioner Martin Jones. Holographic breathing helps to enhance the felt sense, kinesthetic intelligence, expanding the ability to reach specific areas of the body with the touch of the breath, or give the feeling of breathing into the whole body and beyond at once. Given its simple and versatile application, the breath helps deepen the connection with both physical organs and internal structures, in addition to the subtle body, assisting with sensing and activating energy vortex and channels. Cranial Sacral Therapy, known as CST, application invites a tuning into the tides of cerebral spinal fluid as it flows through the spine and surrounds the brain in its various rhythms. The breath adds to the existing quality of spinal fluidity by activating the cranial and sacral pumps, a synchronized movement of the jaw and pelvis on the breath. This is a very much a yin breath, with emphasis on softness and receptivity. Avoid pulling or grasping at the in-breath. Rather wait with patience if possible, allowing the in-breath to come in when ready. Equally, the out-breath is soft, relaxed, and unforced. Avoid pushing the breath out and instead allow it to be released naturally. As the inhalation is received through the nose, the lower jaw moves down away from the head by around half to a whole finger's breadth. The lips stay closed while the jaw lowers. The breath is received into the lower abdomen while the belly expands, drawing the diaphragm down and the bottom of the lungs open. The pelvis stays completely soft and relaxed. As the exhalation is released through the nose, the lower jaw moves back up towards the head, the belly naturally draws back towards the spine, and a very gentle gathering up and in through the perineum and base of the pelvis. At the end of the exhalation, the pelvis again relaxes completely in preparation to receive the next inhalation. So let's put this into practice. Find a comfortable seat, either on the ground, in a chair. If you're on the ground, feel free to have your back against the wall or against some furniture. Make sure that the spine can be free and buoyant and equally well supported if necessary. Make sure that the pelvis and the legs are comfortable. Tuning into the body weight, dropping the weight into the ground. And tuning into the breath and its quality right now. Start to invite the breath deeper into the belly. So the belly expands on the in-breath. As you receive the in-breath, allow the jaw to lower down. And the jaw doesn't have to lower by much, half a finger to a finger's breadth. The lips stay closed. On the out-breath, allow the jaw to come back up into place, breathing out through the nose, and the belly naturally draws back towards the spine. So as you receive the in-breath, the jaw lowers, the belly expands, the bottom of the lungs draw open. There's a feeling of moving down through the body on the in-breath. keeping the pelvis soft and relaxed, empty. As you breathe out, a gentle activation in and up, softly through the perineum, through the center of the pelvis, inwards, upwards, on the out-breath, as the jaw comes back up into place. Waiting until the impulse of the in-breath arrives, allowing it to come in, receiving it deepen into the belly. As the jaw gently opens, pelvis stays soft. On the out-breath, spiraling in and up through the perineum and base of the pelvis. Breathing out, the jaw comes back up, softening inwards and upwards through the spine towards the head. Breathing in, receiving through the nose, jaw lowers, belly expands. Down into the belly, down into the hips, legs and feet. Breathing out, gathering through the pelvis, inward and upward, up through the spine, softening, relaxing. Releasing the out-breath, the jaw back, up and in towards the head. Releasing the breath through the nose. Maintain the rhythm, soft, receptive, easy breath. Allowing the pelvis to be soft, relaxed on the in-breath. On the out-breath, a very gentle engagement, as if we were picking up nothing heavier than a tissue. On the out-breath, as the spine softens, as the movement travels through the spine and up, back towards the head. Down on the in-breath and up on the out-breath. And so with this very easy, relaxed approach to breathing, we're just engaging in the natural flow through the spine. Moving down on the in-breath and up on the out-breath. And so let's just try a different application now. We're going to breathe into the internal organs, the same organs that we shall be cleansing through further movement, breath and sound. We're going to breathe into the lungs, into the kidneys, into the liver and spleen, into the heart, and into the pancreas. So place the hands on the front or side ribs at the chest, and just let the heat of the hands permeate through the ribs and towards the back of the inside ribs. Being aware that most of the lung is in the side and back of the ribs. Allow the in-breath to fully expand into the ribs as the jaw lowers. And on the exhalation, just allow the jaw to come back and up into place. And they're feeling that we're gathering from the lungs back into the spine on the out-breath. Receiving the breath, feeling the lungs. And on the out-breath, drawing back from the lungs, gathering into the spine as the jaw comes back up. As you continue to breathe into the lungs, just add what's known as the inner smile, which is the intention of gratitude, affection, appreciation, and acknowledgement. So we are smiling inwards through the body into the organs. Now move the hands to the back and side of the waist, feel into the kidneys, and begin to direct the in-breath into the kidneys as the jaw lowers. And on the exhalation, as the jaw comes back up, gather back from the kidneys into the spine. Receiving the in-breath through the nose, lips stay closed, jaw lowers slightly, breathing down and into the kidneys, out breath, coming back from the kidneys into the spine, softening up and through towards the head as the jaw comes back up into place. Breathing in, smiling into the kidneys, gratitude, affection, appreciation, acknowledgement. Smiling into the kidneys, nourishing, nurturing, and gathering back as the breath leaves from the kidney through the spine and back towards the head. Moving the hands to the mid-side ribs, feeling in to the liver on the right-hand side and the spleen on the left, and receiving the in-breath into the liver, into the spleen, into the left and right ribs. Exhalation, gathering back through the spine, back towards the head. Inhalation, in and down, flooding the liver and spleen with gratitude, affection, appreciation, and back on the out-breath through the spine. Turning the attention into the heart, move the hands there if that helps. Receiving the in-breath as the jaw lowers into the heart, softening, relaxing, expanding. And gathering back from the heart into the spine, towards the head on the out-breath as the spine comes back up into place. Smiling into the heart on the in-breath and back to the spine on the out-breath. And just bring the hands down to the pancreas, so the center around the solar plexus, allowing the in-breath down and deep into the pancreas, deep in the body, along the front of the spine. Exhalation, returning back from the pancreas, softening through the spine, back up towards the head. Smiling on the in-breath into the pancreas, and back through the spine towards the head, softening, relaxing. So on the next breath, explore expanding the scope of the in-breath. So you receiving the in-breath down from the head, through the neck, the whole of the chest and the abdomen. So also filling the lungs, the kidneys, the liver and spleen, the heart and the pancreas. And on the exhalation, gathering back through the spine and back towards the head. And then include the whole body on the in-breath, receiving down the arms and the hands, through the upper body, all the way down through the belly and pelvis, down into the lower body of the legs, all the way down into the feet. And the out-breath gathers gently back towards the spine. Gentle engagement inward and up through the perineum, the base of the pelvis, through the center of the pelvis, softening and relaxing through the spine, back towards the head. At the end of the out-breath, completely soften the pelvis, perineum and belly. As you wait for the next wave of in-breath to be received into the body. Explore receiving the in-breath through the skin, through the whole body as the jaw lowers. The out-breath softening the whole spine and gently returning to the head. Receiving the breath through the skin, through the whole body from every direction. Softening, relaxing through the spine on the out-breath. When you're ready, just allow the breath to return to normal. You can relax the jaw. Softening again through the entire body. If the eyes are closed, just allow them to open from somewhere towards the back of the head. And we'll finish our practice there.